Students, today we are going to study about newsletter. Okay, this is Department of English, Government College of Engineering, Salem. What is a newsletter? If I have to simply say, a letter that carries news is called newsletters. Newsletter. Okay. Now we'll go in detail. Newsletters are publications. Okay, you can understand it is an publications. Publication means some organization, company, or some office will be sending a uh, message in a letter format. Okay, in a letter format to a particular subscribers audience. Okay, for those people this is called newsletters. I just want to read it to you the first point. Newsletters are publications that are distributed regularly. Underline the point, distributed regularly, not sometimes or some other time, regularly to specific audience. Specific audience in the sense subscribers. Okay, through print or mail. This is called newsletter. Next point we are going to see, it is a marketing practice. Remember, it is a marketing practice by which companies send such letters to a list of potential and existing customers. Okay, this is a practice of a business people. Okay, those business people, those who have a company, they will send letters to a particular customers or subscribers, existing customers. Underline the point, existing customers. Okay, about their practices and about their ideas and new things okay, like that. Next one, it can be used to advertise. Okay, this is a very important point. Why newsletters are used? In order to advertise or for the communication of a new ideas and events. Whatever the new ideas and events are there in the marketing or business places, that will be communicated to the existing customers. Next point, online business use this type of newsletters to keep their brand to be in the mind of their customers. If you want your customers to think your business, your product always, then you can use this no sending newsletters to the customers about your new arrivals or many ideas and events. Next one, we are going to see it. Benefits of a newsletter. What are all the benefits of a newsletter? First one, regular communications. You can communicate with your customers regularly. I just want to read it to you. Publishing a regular newsletter keeps your company's name in front of customers. Okay, so you can understand, in front of customers your company will be there always fresh. Okay, and prospects, your aims and all that always will be there in the mind of the customers. That is the regular communications. And marinating a regular contact is important in competitive markets. If you want to be successful in competitive markets, then you have to contact your customers regularly. For that regular communications, you need newsletter. Okay, you need to send newsletter about your company ideas and many things. A newsletter costs less than a large scale advertising cost less than a large scale advertising campaign. Suppose you want to advertise about your company, then you don't have to go to a big advertising companies and all that, to advertise your ideas and your company's name and all that. This is a small but effective way of advertising your company through newsletters. Next point, we are going to see a next point, updates. Okay, updates can be sent through newsletters. What are all the updates? Newsletters keep the customers up to date with developments in the company. Every month, definitely a company which grows, develops, will have always some developments, and that developments should be shared or communicated with the customers in order to no, in order to make your company grow, and so that your customers also visit your companies regularly. Next, by selecting the right content, the audience can be informed on topics such as new products. Okay, like that, like new products. All the things can be informed to the audience. New products, special offers, and the company's aim. Okay, all these things. Next one, keeping the customers informed about developments ensures that your company stays in the game. Okay, if you keep on informing the customers about the development and all other new products, special offers, and company's aim and all that, your company will be there always, in the game of a competitive markets. Next one, next point, we'll see capability. Third point, capability. What is capability? Newsletter is useful medium for demonstrating your company's recent research. Suppose you have done some research recently, that should be carried to the customers. What will be that medium to carry those things? It is a newsletter only. Okay, which would indicate that the company is potential. Okay, if you want your company is if you want to show that your company is potential, then this newsletter is very, very important. Brief case studies on customers problem solving can add credit to your company. Okay, suppose you need to in a small in a limited way, you need to study the customer's problem. Okay, because the customer's problem solving will add the credit to your company. Okay, because all the companies are doing to solve the customers problems only. Okay, so you need to study on those things, because if you do it, definitely the credit of the company will go higher. Fourth one, relationship. What kinds of relationship? Newsletters help in building relationship with your customers, because you are giving all the updates and new developments and new products and the company's aim and the new branches and all that with the customers. So this creates a bridge of relationship between the customers and the company. So relationship is created by the newsletters. Next one, articles providing technical tips. Okay, articles providing technical tips would help the customers to be in good books. Okay, so if you provide a technical tips to the customers without expecting without expecting anything else. Okay, if you give technical tips, definitely you will be in their mind forever. Okay, you will be in a good corner. You will be in the customer's mind. Next one, customer insight. Okay, customer insight. um, Analyzing newsletter data with help the company to understand customers preferences and interests. Okay, if you analyze newsletter data, okay, if you analyze newsletter data, that will help the company to understand customers preferences and interests. Definitely you should analyze it, so that you can understand, you can come to know how the customers prefer your company, and how they interest how do they show their interest in your company. Next one, it will help to offer a more personalized service. Definitely newsletter is a personal thing between the customer and company. So this is an effective way of building the bridge. Sending follow up email will help the company to give further insight into individual customer needs. Insight means idea, bright idea, knowledge. Okay, information like that. Sending follow up email will help the company to give further insight into a individual customer needs. So if you send email, if you do a follow up work with the customers, then it will give you us insight into an individual customer needs. Individually, how each customer needs something else. These things and all will be understood. Next one, an effective newsletters with its spots. How you are going to how an effective newsletter should be there. First one, creative headlines. Creative headlines is very important because that headline will attract the customers to go through the newsletters. Let's read this. Subject line should entice. Entice means attract the reader to open the email or to read the newsletters. So headline is very important. It should also represents the content. Sometimes the headline will be different, the content will be different. It should not be so. Okay. Headline should carry the content within one line or two words or three words, like that. Next one, relevant schedule. Relevant schedule. Time to time, a periodical newsletter. The information should be specific to the target audience, underline, and be published in regular intervals. No, time to time, periodical. Okay, it should be like monthly once, 2 week one, once per 2 week. Okay, like that it should be there. A relevant schedule is very important. Next one, call for action. A reader should not be a passive people. Okay, you should call them, you should induce them, you should give them an interest to be in part of action. Okay, every newsletter should have a desired action to be performed by the reader. They should have something to be motivated after reading your newsletter to perform. Okay, next one, uncluttered format, which means it should not be confusing. Okay, definitely it should not confuse the reader, otherwise they might unsubscribe from the newsletter. If you confuse them, they will definitely unsubscribe it. So it should be uncluttered format. Next one, fifth one, mobile responsiveness. Nowadays mobiles are used. Okay, mobile email are very powerfully effectively used. More people are using mobile device to check the email and shop online, as you know very well. Companies need to make sure that the newsletters are optimized for tablets and smartphones. Your newsletter should be should be developed or set in such a way that it can be used, it can be seen, it can be read in the tablets and smartphones as well. Okay, next one, unsubscribe. Definitely you should give the freedom to the customers to unsubscribe your newsletters. It is a standard section of a newsletter that gives the customers a chance, a freedom to opt out. Feedback from such a customer would help the company to improve. Suppose anybody unsubscribe your newsletter, you can, if you want, ask them the feedback and why they unsubscribed the newsletter. If you get it, it will be helping you to improve the company's growth. Seventh one, terms and conditions. What are all the terms and conditions? A link providing the terms and conditions of a company should be included in the newsletter for the benefits of the customers as well as the company. Definitely a link should be there for the terms and conditions of a company. Okay, this will be benefiting the customers and company. All the best. Thank you, students.